So on Monday, Kizz Daniel was arrested for failing to perform at a paid event. Can you imagine, Sally? Paid event.
Yeah.
So according to the show organizers, Kizz Daniels has been paid fully and was expected to perform on Sunday evening, but he didn't perform, given the reason that his luggage, which had his performance outfit, including his chain, was left in Uganda, where he performed earlier. But then, from Monday, Tuesday, by Wednesday, Kizz Daniel was after his arrest and everything, Kizz Daniel rendered an apology. Harriet, why are you laughing? Rendered an apology and even said that he was going to have a free show on Friday, which is today. Sally, we are talking about Ghana. See how we are suffering. We don't have private people to come in and invest. Others are investing, but artists are not showing up. When you hear these things, I mean, what do you presume goes on in these artists, their head? Or what is going on with them? That they get the opportunity, they don't take the advantage of it.
I think it's so lame an excuse. I watched him live when he was doing the press conference trying to explain the situation. And I was looking and I said, this fine boy too, he can mess up like this. Because you have one of the biggest tunes in the world now. Buga is everywhere.
Yeah.
And you get the opportunity to go and perform. And you are saying because of what? 14 million naira. What suit or whatever.
And a gold chain.
You are not going to do it. I'll give an example. That's why people keep winning. One is Wizkid. They booked him for a Glow Festival something here in Ghana, and he came. He was in this Adidas slippers. You see the slippers that the footballers wear, the sporty ones, and then white socks and all of that. And then he started performing. So we were enjoying it. And he said, oh, Charlie, I delayed small because my luggage was not coming. But I said to myself that I will not cancel on the show because I've been paid to do this.
True.
So anyhow I should appear, I don't really mind. And mind you, the thing that he's wearing that he's even complaining about was bigger than any of the artists in Ghana, what they wore. Chain, So listen, I think, the Buga fame has really gotten into him because there's nothing to explain. It's your fans first, before anything. People have paid money, and from what I gathered, people even paid as much as $5,000. That's huge. Yeah. I'm sure if a Sarkodia or a Stoneball or whatever gets and then they have to do acrobatic crowd to come and perform. So want to know, get it. I did not just understand. Maybe it could also be a publicity stance. Maybe when he was speaking, I thought of it, or maybe that's their way of making sure that the show is
at the expense of people coming to destroy properties.
You see, maybe it's a stance gone wrong.
Okay, stance
gone wrong.
Okay.
That's when he was speaking. I'm like,
Okay, change.
Some
Davido has performed.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I was defending him yesterday that the chain might be a lucky charm. And
for what?
For Kizz Daniel.
I was saying that everybody
has a lucky charm.
I mean, we have our fetish.
Yeah.
Not everybody.
Say I have my fetish.
Right.
Yeah. Not all of us do, yeah.
But a lot of people have their fetish.
Yes.
And maybe there are some people like basketball players or when they are training, if they don't train in a particular jersey, they feel they can't make it. So they always have. So if that jersey is to go missing, it spoils the entire, moment for them.
They are very stupid.
But then, so let's say Kizz Daniel, maybe that gold chain means tons a lot for him.
And it's not just a gold chain, no. The attire that he wore in Uganda,
the suit.
Yes, it doesn't make sense. Honestly,
maybe there is some level of attachment
to what
that we might not even understand.
No, but listen, I said. So is he trying to tell me that in his wardrobe he didn't have any fancy? These guys wear designer clothes left, right, center. And look, a fan that is coming to see you perform, what does a person care about what you are going to wear? They put a lot of pressure on themselves. Because when I watched Flavor perform, Flavor was wearing just a suit and I will be anymore just to show the six packs again. And he had just a watch and a ring. But his whole being was so expensive to the point that everybody was happy. We don't care what you wear. Look, go back to me and share boxes to crap, but people would think it's style. So people should not give blame. I feel the level of popularity that he's getting, the money and all of that is going into his head. That's
To
what
our
I honestly
last
think.
question, then, Harriet, to take the last story. Do you think fans are going to enjoy tonight's performance?
I think it will be dicey.
Okay.
You know, because people will not respect you again as an artist. Because if it was me, like Meji Misika, anyhow I would take my mom, because it was that day that I felt like I wanted to come and enjoy you. Not the day that you said you want to come and play a show for me. Yeah. So, yes, maybe they will go. I don't know what kind of fans are they, but me, if you mess up, there's no way that I'm giving you a second chance, especially when I'm paying for it.
Okay.
So let's now talk about our last story. And this is, I'm so glad you're here. Was it last week that stories were out there where Nanama McBrown admitted, to enhancing her body? And a lot of people were so much unhappy with her, to talk of the fact that she was telling us that she was not well. She had, issues with her arm, wearing a cast and all that. And people were praying for her, only for her to come out and say that she's like a car that needs maintenance. So when you realize that, okay, you've overused the car and there's some things that needs to be done to the car, you should take it to the mechanic and fix it. And that's exactly what she did. Sally, you're a woman. You're a beautiful woman. You have 2 kids. What was the first, thoughts that came to mind when you saw that video?
First of all, I have no problem with body enhancement, because as long as we are imperfect, you feel a certain kind of way about your body parts. But just like I said previously to her, I feel, you see, it's the act of Nanama McBrown trying to be too bougie. A very classy Harvard University graduate. That is what is causing all these problems. Because I keep saying that Nanama McBrown that we all know is a girl for the street.
True.
And the street people own the street, the truth all the
We
time.
own the street. Yes.
All right? That's why all these dancehall people, the ghetto youth and all of that, because they feel like they are using their music to be able to educate and let the public know, or the youth know, what's the real situation that we have in this country. So I feel that she should have just come out and said, "Body, you know what? I gave birth. I didn't feel good about myself, so I've gone to enhance it." All the long talks about my arm, my this, it looks so distressing. That's why a lot of people are not really happy with her. It's not the fact that she went to do the thing. That's not it. But the fact that she was able to cover it up, and then people kept hitting at her. Oh, why you say? Why you say? Before she coming to admit, that's where the problem is. I always respect people that will own their truth. And that's one person that I'll give to. Blessing CEO and Moisha Budon.
Sally.
Yes.
Salma Moment.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
I think we even need to apologize to them, because we bashed them. We really bashed them.
Exactly.
And our own favorite, most celebrated.
And then
TV
the analogy
personality,
that she gave, it was so crap. It's so crappy. I don't
Thank
know
you.
why she will think that she will compare a godly body to a car.
car.
When people are tired of their cars, they get rid of them.
Yeah.
They don't replace because ubebo kasa. So you get rid. So since she was not willing to die, right? So we feel what?
Yeah.
And now you are not in existence.
Yeah,
True. There will be for but you can't say you are comparing you to a car, because car people they don't do maintenance. So I would want people, I told her on Hit FM, I'm telling her again, own your truth. Don't let anybody dilute whatever that you even don't give me. I always tell any guy that I dated, listen, be the first to tell me your truth. Because if I hear it from another person,
There's a
it will be a
problem.
problem for me.
Yeah.
There will be no trust. And that's what Ghanaians are not having for her right now. Because, na me nsame hame. And I say, when nsame koye me ya no me kono so no. Ma ye we ya ka ho say be ya. What I say, because they say me yin. And I be a me wo ye na have an issue. Ooh, obi out now, we all know say you have an issue.
Yeah.
Because you keep saying about your fallopian tube, it was difficult for you to have a baby. IVF, we understand that. We are women. We have given birth to children. children. And I've followed women that are suffering in that light. The Gabrielle Unions, they did it. People see them as fat.
Yeah.
So it was a posture that she could have taken.
Taking it,
Use it to her advantage.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Not to come and say, and then there's something about, you know, when people enhance their body. This woman that is sitting there that has it naturally, they don't really flaunt it all.
No.
But the moment they want to do it, then the hips are,
Yes.
the hands are there, the breast,
And
the
the
hands
videos.
are there. You know, and they archive their old pictures so that you don't even get access to it. That's not being real.
Yeah.
You've done something to your body. Let the old pictures be there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Before and
Because
after.
it is your life. You can't wipe certain parts of your life out of your whole, livelihood.
But Sally, I want to find out, people that enhance their body, do you feel like it has something to do with their self-esteem issues? Like,
And I said it again. We are sinners. God created us. We inherited sin. So, if you do that on face and eyebrow and your own tweaking on feel, there's nothing wrong with that.
thank you.
That's not it. What I said, because he knows in our imperfection, we'll do a lot of things wrong. But what I'm saying to you is that if I feel like my breast is sagging and I want to fix it, I'll fix it. When you people ask me, I'll own my truth and say that I've fixed it. Because I needed to feel confident.
Yeah.
What if your husband is cheating with some younger people that you see that their breasts are firm?
Very
You need to
cute,
you need to challenge now.
Challenge.
Because the person is yours. It's yours to keep. And now the person is drifting away from you. You know? So you have to do something. There's nothing wrong with that.
So let's see everything, especially in relation to Nana McBrown, in relation to brands. She stood for something in particular some years ago. A particular weight loss product, Colorado.
Yeah.
And even Arnold Asama questioned her about that. Now, because of this, it has brought a lot of concerns to all these weight loss products out there that people are using, some models and all that they went through. They took this products and all that to lose weight, to have a smaller waist and everything. Because of what Nana McBrown did, people don't even trust that. The time that she claimed she was taking Colorado, it helped her lose weight. People are questioning that and are now questioning these products today that aid you in having a very fine and definite, 8-figure.
So that we have 30 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah.
In that era, she took it and she reduced. We all saw it.
It worked for her.
We saw it.
Yeah.
Her waist was not tiny.
Yeah.
Her waist
she
was
lost
so broad.
Yeah.
Like the Nana McBrown that we know. So all these things, and when you even take those medicines, right? You would definitely have a flabby body that you need to
lose
tweak
skin.
in. You understand? So that's what I keep saying. You might drink something to lose it. You might exercise to lose it. You might diet to lose it. At the end of the day, you will cut something. But when you cut that thing, be truthful about it.
Be truthful about it. And this is where we end today's show. Thanks for having us
I'm going to
in
be
your
truthful
home
when I
from
do
Monday through to
But you
Friday.
owe nobody any explanation.
Yes, I mean, the weekend
Yeah.
is here. Have fun and make sure that you are...
What don't you owe anybody?
Yes.
I don't.
It's okay. My name is Tanaya. I did this with
if you do what?
Helen Ahinweja.
No,
Hayetadi.
if you live your life for the
Esiedwa
public, you owe it to
Komia
them.
and Sally Money will be back next week.